up, guys? This is Miguel Serrano. I'm currently working on mastering some of the tracks for Serra Volume 2. As I mentioned on blog number 1 in Spanish, Serra Volume 1 is available on Spotify, is on Apple Music. It's everywhere. You guys can pretty much stream it for free if you guys want to do that too. I just wanted you guys to understand that Serra Volume 2 is much more improved than Serra Volume 1. And it's still the same goal, just peace, love, unity, and respect. Today is March 24th. Ultra Music Festival is going on right now down in Miami, and I'm just extremely excited to see what the new DJs produced and their productions and their collaborations, and just to know how exciting this whole year is gonna be for electronic music. So this is Dance Floor. This is one of my newest tracks, and it's gonna be on Serra Volume 2. And I'm excited. I don't know why I keep repeating myself, but it's just this album is gonna be epic for me, and I hope that it's gonna be epic for my fans as well. So far, we've been working together, me and MBG. MBG helped me make this track, which is Miami Vibes. And Miami Vibes is pretty much inspired by Latin house and Latin music as a whole. So we pretty much I'm sorry, I just got lost because of the song. The song is it's pretty dope. It's amazing. And I'm a big fan of myself, clearly. But MBG helped me master this track and complete composing it, and it's just an amazing ride. And even though it doesn't have vocals, the instrumental itself will take you to a different place or make you feel like you're in the Caribbean islands, and that's incredible. That's important also. But I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. These are not sampled, these are played. And when I was composing the tracks, and MBG was helping me sound design some of the sounds, I felt like, yo, mi gente latina, we need to show out in electronic music, and this track helped me do that. And I just wanna experiment on the SSL in mastering the track to see how it sounds, with a nice compressor. Right here we have the G series compressor of the SSL, not the E, but the G series is amazing, and we're excited to master the track here. The next track is called Stars. This one is my vocals and my composition. When I was composing Stars, I wanted to give it an old school UK garage feel, and a lot of people will probably not like it because of my vocals. Some people will. It doesn't matter, I just want you to guys know that I'm not gonna change it. It's gonna stay the same way that it is, and that's a part of me being LMS. That this is just how I am. So I love the feedback and the commentary, but this track is never gonna change. It's gonna stay the same way. The dynamic is gonna change the same way because this is electronic music and this is what we do. So that's Stars. This is Octave. Octave is a big room track because of the drop. One, two, three, let's go! So, you guys hear that dun, 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 dun? That's the emotional part of the track. It just gets into your emotions, and it's just a really nice feeling. And I really think that when I was making this track, I just wanted you guys to think about being in a festival and just dancing around and stuff. So that was cool. This is Tres Mashup. This is a house track. This album just has like a lot of variety and a lot of different feels. And the reason why we're making it that way is because we want you guys to be able to go through an album where you can say, oh my God, I'm feeling sad today, let me put a sad track. I'm feeling hype, let me put a hype track. I feel like I'm going to a festival, let me put a festival track. Like, I wanted to give that variation in dance music. See, this is dos mashups. So I think I'm gonna go up to 4 mashups. Mashups pretty much are like old school house samples that I don't normally sample music. I always stress that. I always say I don't like to sample music. I like to make my own music. But I realized that some of the old school house musicians love to sample live sounds or just sounds in general. And I wanted to pay my respects to them by creating LMS mashup 1, 2, 3, and 4 and put them on the album. So I'm excited for that as well. And this is one of them. This is another Latin house feel. There's a lot of like Latin feel in this. Because, you know, I'm Latino. I'm from Dominican Republic and I'm an electronic dance music producer, and I want to put it out there like this kid is Dominican. And that's what I stand for. Like, I want to shine and give my people a name in electronic music. And that's one of those things, man, that I'm just excited for that too. For people to see me and say, yo, este dominicano está haciendo música de techno. And it's exciting. And MBG está en lo mismo también. So it's dope because I don't have to do it alone. You know, it's amazing. Now, Uno mashup, this is crushed, compressed. That's the word for me to say que está así, de barata. Porque yo quería que ustedes feel, I wanted you guys to get like an old school feel. And this is what this is. It's disco. So this is a disco feel, which is one of the biggest influences in house music. So I wanted you guys to hear that. This one is the biggest track on this album, which is Muévete. Muévete. This is the festival track. And
move your body.
Alright. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm not sorry. I just wanted you guys to feel that. You probably can't even feel it because we're recording this on a camera, but Muévete. Luis Miguel Serrano hizo Muévete. He's a Dominican. This Dominican made this. Oh my God. Loco, un mangucito con esta canción. Pancho, nene. Está buenísima. No, porque vos sabes que le gusta esa misma es la vaina. I'm just a clown, guys. Don't mind me, yo. The next track is House Party. House Party is gonna have a music video coming off of this. Me and MVG will be co-producing together the music video. MVG is a huge part of the LMS movement. I've always been independent. I've never worked with anyone before, but I have to give MbgMusic a shout out because MBG has helped me a lot, both as a musician and audio engineer and as a person. So it's been helping me gain more confidence. If I had confidence before in my music, this album, you know, will show like what true confidence really is.
Yeah.
Confidence. So this is House Party.
Ooh, I like that. So
this is House Party. Sorry about the phone. This is House Party, and this is Welcome to my house party. You're all invited to rock the floor. Welcome to my house party. You're all invited to rock the floor. Welcome to my house party. You're all invited to So this is House Party, and again, composed, produced, and an original track. Took me, I think it was 3 weeks to master, but it's one of my favorite tracks, and it defines who LMS is. This is Make It Bounce. Make it bounce. So these are like some of the tracks that are on the album. This is one of my favorite ones.
That you are alive, and whether you're rich or poor, I made this song to make you smile, and to remind you that you matter, and together we can combat any type of weather. Now it might be sunny or snowy or rainy wherever you are right now, but a smile could really brighten anyone's day. So I just want you to enjoy this moment.
I love that track, you know that, right?
So this moment, I want to give Marky Marcano, I want to give him a shout out because he's the first radio station in Orlando, the Marky Marcano Show, the first person to ever listen to me. And without a doubt, he put me on his radio station from day one. And it's been almost 3 years since the first time that he ever exposed me in Orlando. And when I made this moment, it's a little emotional to me, but I'm not gonna cry because, you know, ain't nobody got time for that. When I made this moment, I was thinking about all the kids in Syria, all the kids in Africa, all those kids in Brazil, the kids in Cuba, mainly Cuba because they never really got to see the real world. Some of them died that way. Some of them didn't get to leave that island and see what's out there for them. And you know, I've never been the type of person to knock down what Fidel Castro did, because it's important for you to both take care of your home, but it's also important for you to accept and understand that you cannot oppress or force anybody to live the way that you want them to live. And I feel like when I made this moment, I was thinking of all of these different characteristics, especially humans as a whole. We have to do better, because we cannot force people to do things just because we feel like that's what's best for them. I'm not saying that, you know, you should be a better parent if you're a parent. I'm going to be a father soon. My son, Isaiah, he's due in July. And my beautiful wife and I were blessed to know that, you know, we're going to have a beautiful son with God's blessing. And I would never encourage my son to not be who he wants to be, or to not do whatever he wants to do. Now, I must say that we must always like give people advice and opinions, but just remember that those are opinions. So with this moment, I want you guys, when you listen to this track, it doesn't matter how rich you are, it doesn't matter how poor you are, where you live, no matter the weather, whether it's raining, whether it's hot, whether it's snowing, whatever it is, just enjoy the moment. And always remember that moments, they don't come back. You could freeze them on a camera. You could record them on a camera, but they would never come back. Michael Jackson's voice and dancing would never come back, but you could see it on a picture, or you can watch a video of him dancing, but he's gone. And that's all I wanted you guys to know about this moment. This moment is one of the most emotional tracks I've ever in my life produced. And life is like that. You know, life is all about us learning from our mistakes. But always remember that this moment, that track, will be the me talking like that. Like if I was on a live festival, I want my fans to understand that I've always wanted to be on a live festival, but it has never happened for me. So I made it happen through music. I made it happen through a recording. And that's all I wanted you guys to experience with me. That moment of me in the studio screaming loud like if I was out there. You know why? Because it's always been my dream to be in front of a huge crowd, an EDM crowd. And I made it happen with this moment because I enjoy the moment. So, next track, before you guys start fucking crying on me and shit. Don't be crying on me, man. Hold on tight. Don't cry. My music is very emotional. Sunlight. Took it back to my roots with this track. Oh my god. This is trance. Trance music is what started my career as a musician. And shout out to Armin van Buuren because he's still doing it. I respect that. One of the biggest and most successful trance producers, but a huge influence in my life. As a producer overall and as a human being, all his music is beautiful. So when I made Sunlight, I was also thinking about ATB. I don't know if you guys ever heard of ATB, but ATB is one of the legends in trance music. And ATB influenced this track. So in this track, you guys are gonna hear my vocals saying Sunlight. And that's what I love the most about this track. My phone fell again. That's how I added that. Damn, Marshall didn't hear this one. Sunlight is by far one of the best trance songs I've ever made, and I love it. It's just, it hits you in the heart. So that's Sunlight. And the last track that I'm gonna show you guys was made by me and MBG, and it's actually one of our favorite tracks. Now, I don't think I'm going to show you guys that track. I'm going to tell you guys the name of it. And it's actually on this YouTube channel and on MbgMusic's YouTube channel, which is Mysterious Place. Mysterious Place was recorded with ambient sound, so we had a microphone and we recorded the room and then we put it on the track. So it gave it a fuller, I'm talking audio engineer here with you guys. You probably are like, what the hell is this guy talking about? But it's pretty much a way for us to capture a room, noise in the room, and then just put it on the track. And that's why it sounds the way that it does. And I'm extremely proud of Mysterious Place. I'm hoping that Mysterious Place will be actually one of our most successful tracks. And
all of them.
All of them, actually. But I'm not trying to say that you guys are going to be extremely happy about Serra Volume 2, but for those that have been listening to my music for more than 3 years already, I just want to say thank you so much. This blog was dedicated to Serra Volume 2, just an overview of it because everybody's waiting for it that follows me pretty much. On my YouTube channel, now that I started making videos thanks to MVG and his help, I never really done camera stuff before. or recordings, because you know I am a clown. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm not serious, I'm always joking, but I just feel like on a camera I want to send a message, and I want you guys to understand like what it is that I'm trying to do with this music. And mainly what I'm trying to do with this music is just give you guys a moment to enjoy freedom in your ears, enjoy sound, and enjoy what Sarah is, which Sarah was created by my wife. Just want you guys to know that. My wife sat down with me in the living room in our apartment in Washington Heights, and she told me, hey baby, for your album, just call us Sarah. My full name is Miguel Serrano. So because there's so many Serranos in the world, she took that N-O and then she said, look, now you're Sarah. So Sarah Volume 1 was created by my wife, the name, and then she ordered the tracks. She listened to the tracks, which is why I wanted to finish this blog with me saying thank you to her support, and to soon she's gonna be the mother of my first child, and probably my second, my third, my fourth, my fifth. But you know, I can't look forward that far away, and baby, don't get offended. I love you. I'm just saying that I don't know what might happen, but let's at least value this video. Thank MbgMusic, thank my fans, thank my father who worked so hard for me to be where I'm at right now. He is, like I mentioned, blog number 1. He works at a deli, and mainly my dreams are to like help my father get out of the situation that he's been in for almost 20 years here in America. And by the way, I wanted to point out something. Because of construction, my foot is hurt. Up. So we sometimes submit to occupations and jobs in our life, and we just say, hey, you know what, forget it, I'm not chasing that dream anymore, I'm crazy, I'm gonna do something that is gonna pay me. Don't ever chase money. I'm not saying to always chase your dreams. If they're not realistic, don't do it, but don't ever put money in front of what you're worth, because the value is not in the money. The value is in the person that's making the money.
You're gonna live miserable.
Yeah. So please don't be miserable, people. Learn from me, my foot. Learn from us, and you know, learn from your surroundings. Learn from experience. I just want to conclude this video by saying that anything that's meant to happen will happen. But I think the most important thing about my career as a musician was working at Leadership Institute High School, which is no longer open. I want to thank all my students from the bottom of my heart for dealing with me and for helping me grow as a man, and for now guiding me to being a better parent because of the experience that I had with them. So thank you so much, guys. I love you guys. I miss you every single day. I'm sorry that things went down the way they did, but I'm hoping that all of you guys are succeeding in life. And if you ever need me, just reach out. I'll be here. Thank you so much for the support. LMS out.